Hi guys, I am the Off-Rail Gamer, and today I'm going real old school. I'm on the Sega Megadrive, or Genesis if you're in North America. I'm playing some Road Rash. Let's jump in. Why am I playing it on the Megadrive? Why am I playing Road Rash at all? Well, I'm playing Road Rash. I didn't have a Megadrive as a kid. In fact, I personally did not own a Sega console. My sister had the Master System 2. But we didn't have Road Rash on it. I had Road Rash on PS1 and I absolutely loved that game. However, it does have some copyright music on it. But this plays really well. It's such a good game. Oh dear. Yeah, I only want one player. Yeah, this is a really great game. I love this game. There's Natasha. Some of these jerks would rather fight than race. Watch yourself out there. I need to see if I can refresh my memory on the controls. I think it's pretty simple. It's not... Right. So it's B to accelerate. A does not accelerate. A doesn't look to do anything. And it's C to attack. Yeah, it's a good fun game. It plays similar to, I mean, well, it's Road Rash. It's very similar to the PS1 version of the game. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't knock him off his bike. I've overtaken him. But I'm hoping. I might be mistaken. We'll find out when I upload this video. I don't think I'm going to get a copyright strike by uploading the Megadrive version, and it does play, as I say, quite similarly, and it is good fun. When I finally got myself oh, watch out for that car. When I finally got myself a Megadrive and I saw that I could get Road Rash on it, I was like, got to. I wanted to see how it compared to the PlayStation version, and it holds up pretty well. I mean, when you think this console is that much older, I actually quite like this this version, and it's still got quite a lot going on in it as well, and the music is banging. See if I can knock someone off their bike. Probably not going to happen. I'm one of the jerks that just wants to fight instead of race. What I will say... Whoa, he got off his bike and I jumped off of his bike. What I will say is you're actually better, I found, you tend to be better off just focusing on racing in this, rather than picking fights with everyone. I have found... It's fun seeing if you can knock people off their bikes, but I found that I generally finish in a better position when I just ride. At the moment, I'm just punching people. I know you can, if you time it right, and I don't think it's in this race, it'll be in... I'll try and get it in this episode. I'll try and find which course it's on. There's a course where people actually bring bats with them, baseball bats. And if you time your punch right, you can steal their bat. And then it becomes a bit easier to knock people off their bikes. Which I know isn't the objective. Oh, look at this, I'm in first place. I just need to not mess up now. I know it's not the objective to knock people off their bikes, but as I say, it's quite a fun little animation. What this game doesn't have, I mean, I think you do get like end screens, so depending what position you finish in, I think there is an end screen, but on the PlayStation version, obviously they were able to play bits of video, and they had all these, was it like FMV? Not really, but it was actual bits of recorded video of real humans. There we go, look at that. And depending where you finished, you'd get a different video. And there were some great ones where if you fell off near a cop car, or I don't know if they were all just on bikes. If you fell off near the police, you'd get a busted sequence, and it was like the police running down this biker and then hauling them off, or setting a dog on them. Like if it shows someone come off their bike, and then they'd be setting the old German Shepherds on them and stuff like that. And if you came sort of first, second or third, you'd get a different video where you won the race, and you'd be like offered a trophy and all this cash, or sometimes they'd be like, you'd get it very politically incorrect, but you'd get like a lady instead of a trophy. I think there was one where the biker actually grabs the drawstring of a gentleman's trousers and takes him instead of the trophy, something like that. So I guess, and if you came like last, or you performed really badly, there'd be one where everyone would be getting their prizes, and then you'd be handed this tiny little trophy, and you sort of throw it down in a bit of a strop. It was quite humiliating. So yeah, you had these sort of fun videos, and the soundtrack on it was great. It was like, was Monster Magnet on there? I can't remember, but it was bands like that. It was certainly Soundgarden had a couple of tracks on there. I think there was a band called Rail Driver. I can't remember all of the soundtrack on it, but it is proper rocking. Great stuff. But if I was to upload it onto the channel, I might one day, but what I'll have to do is try and come up with some replacement music. Just going to stop talking for a second so you can listen to this tune, because it is pretty banging. Have a listen to this. How cool is that? So yeah, even though it's not like a recognisable rock song, it still rocks. Check it out. Haha, look, I just hit Leicester. Get Rex out of the way. Where am I? I'm currently in 6th position. I've got quite a nice sort of point on this. It doesn't really get in the way. You've got this nice big race screen at the top, but then you've got your wing mirrors, which are pretty useful, particularly if you've just overtaken someone. Make sure that you're getting away from them. Crumbs. I do not want to go in the back of that car, and that's one thing that can happen, is if someone hits you at the right time, they can knock you into the back of the car or into another obstacle. I think sometimes there might be like rocks in the road, or I don't know if there's fences. I don't know if sometimes these cows come out in the road as well. Might not be true. Yeah, there's plenty that can pick you off your bike. And at one point, I think we will see the police as well. I think I've just... Yep. Shiva. Has just taken a little... And Viper's just taken a little tumble, and I've taken first place. There's not 2 people off their bikes. There is another game which I think I've got Ah, yes, look at that. I think I've got on the Master System. I think the version of the Master System I've got, it's the game that comes kind of installed in it if you don't put a cartridge in. And it's Hang On or Super Hang On. And I think that's right. Where am I going with this? I had a reason for bringing that up. I can't think what it is now. I got distracted. Never mind. If it comes back to me, I'll return to that point. Thanks, Natasha, for your advice. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. On Hang On or Super Hang On, I think it's Hang On, it tells you how far through the race you are. So part of the pod, I think it tells you what position you're in, but it also tells you how far. It's either in kilometres or miles, probably in miles. And it'll sort of say, you know, I think the track is so many miles and this is how far through the track you are. It might give you a percentage. I'll probably pop that up on the channel at some point. I don't think it's as violent. Or particularly violent. I don't think it's as violent as Road Rash. I think it is pretty much just racing. I don't think there's all this beating each other up business. Whoa, he had a bat. I couldn't steal it from him. I'm lucky that he didn't knock me off my bike. I've just noticed that I'm called Player B. I don't know if I can change that. I won't bother going into the options in this video, but I should really be saying, whoa, I should really be saying off rail gamer, shouldn't I? Not Player B. Because Leicester punched him in the head in the last race. I just love the way I say that. So casually, oh, I punched him in the head. I didn't knock him off his bike though. Just gave him a bit of a concussion. Good. Look, I've got a bat. There we go. I didn't even necessarily deliberately do that. That was definitely a bit of good luck on my part, stealing that bat. I don't think I'll carry it into the next race. I think if I want a bat in the next race, I'll have to steal it off someone again. Got him. I took out Shiva or Shiva in the last race, didn't I? They're not going to be my friend. Took out Viper, look. Oh no! Crumbs! So that's what happens if you hit an obstacle. Viper's overtaking me again. Has he? Oh no, he's behind me. I'm in second place. I think Natasha's in front. Yeah. I'll try and catch her. I was there, wasn't I? I might be able to catch her. I think on this course, if you come off your bike twice, you've got no chance. But I think if you only come off your bike once, you might still be able to win. We're about to find out if there is Natasha, but I don't know where the finish line is. Here. Second place. What a silly mistake I made. All because I was busy bashing in Viper's head with a baseball bat. Shame on me. Well, let's go on to Palm Desert. And what I'll do is I should probably be able to get through and qualify for the next level. And then we'll have a look. I'm always mindful, I don't want to make these videos too long. We'll have a look at the next level. We'll maybe do a race or two at that level. see where I come. It is a bit of a step up. I don't know if I'll be able to afford a new bike. That's probably going to be a requirement. I mean, not a requirement to enter the race, but stand a chance of winning. I'm probably going to need a faster bike. I think that is level 2 is maybe where you need to not be picking fights as well. Well in my way. In my racing line. I believe that's the term. Love this tune as well. Here's a police officer. Oh. So I want to get away from them because if I come off my bike, they'll arrest me. I'll get busted. Little Lester. Lester can get busted. Bye, Lester. Crumbs, I'm in 7th place. No, we're hopefully not halfway through the lap yet. You can pretty much tell by who you're overtaking because they tend to fall into their positions. Some races are clearly better than others. Just try and stay on the road. Yeah, this is very, very similar to the PS1 version, the PlayStation version. I always feel kind of funny calling it PS1 because at the time it was just called the PlayStation, and then the PS1 was actually the smaller version, which came with its, you could play portably because, not that it was that small, but you could take it on like car journeys and stuff as long as you could get a power source, because they created like a little PlayStation monitor that you could fix to it. Kind of like I see they've done with the Xbox Series S. But yeah, you couldn't attach it to the original PlayStation, you could only attach it to the PS1, which was the smaller model with the kind of rounded corners and edges. I'm in first place. Must hopefully be near the finish line because I don't want to lose this position. There we go. Yeah. It's Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson. I don't know which company he wrestled for and what name he's going by. But there we go. So our last circuit, Grass Valley. Circuit? Lap, not circuit. Course. Our last course on this circuit. Rude Boy. I wonder if he listens to Scar in 2 times. Rude Boy. Rub. Yeah, I mean, given the age of the console and the graphical limitations and stuff, they do a good job of. Well, I mean, essentially they've swapped out sand for grass, haven't they? It's very similar to grass. But that's being cynical. I think they do quite a good job with sort of farm buildings and cows and fields and stuff. I quite like it. Use a little bit of imagination. You don't even need to use that much imagination. I'm not saying that it's, obviously it's not photorealistic or anything. It's not the sort of graphics that we get on our modern day console. It's not going to contend with things like Red Dead. But I think it looks good. And it's kind of stylish and sort of... I mean, they've even... They've brought back some games, and there's sort of games being created in this retro style, isn't there? Racing games, I mean. What's it called? Yeah, no, I think it looks good. And you can tell what everything is. When I say, oh, use a bit of imagination, you don't really need to, because you can see what everything is. You can see there's rolling hills and mountains off in the distance, and you can see that's a car. You've got a farmhouse, you've got barns and telegraph poles. I think it's quite smart. Just duck in the middle of the pack. This guy got on. It was close. He nearly pushed me in the back of that car. That would not have gone down. I would have been unhappy. That happened. Got his back. Haha. Thanks, Biff. I wonder if that's Biff from... I don't think it is. I saw recently there was a... Oh no! Every time I get a bat, they're clearly bad luck. What was I going to say? Yeah, I saw recently a fan-made trailer for Back to the Future 4, and do you know it was very well put together. It would be awesome, but I've heard, I've not fact-checked, I've heard that apparently I guess the writer of those films has some sort of legal document that I don't think just anyone can come along and write a new Back to the Future film. I think he's got it protected. That's not going to be good enough now, is it? It is. I think I need to meddle. I'd spend everything I had on a new bike at the first opportunity. Well, thanks, Biff. Just need this one to get out of the way. And then I need to not drive into the back of the car. Get rid of grub. Grub's gone. So Gunther. Sid nearly went. He had a bit of a wobble there, and he's certainly feeling a bit worse for wears. He'll know not to get in a scrap with me again. Haha, I've got a bat. I love it. I love it. Right. Oh, drums. They're a bit like lightning rods for attracting traffic I've been finding. Let's see if I can actually finish this race without going over the handlebars. Empty place, I've really got it. Speed up a bit. Let's not go in the back of that. And let's not go in the front of that either. That nuclear power station. They were like the cooling towers, weren't they? Whoa! So there's a question, I guess, is are cooling towers only found at nuclear power stations? I think I've googled that before. I was left uncertain. I was kind of hitting with a solid object, but still. No wonder when he's trying to kick me, is there? Let's see if I can get past these. I've got 4 people in front of me. I need to overtake. Here's one. Going down, taking a tumble. Natasha's only in 3rd place this time. At the moment, coming up on Shiver. There you go on. It's 1st place. Let's try and finish up now. Then we'll see if we can afford a new bike. There we go. Let's see if we can get a new bike. Don't know if we can. Right, so I'll visit the bike shop. I think that's win. So I think it's pretty good. Let's ride with the next gang. Bigger risks for bigger bucks. What I do want to do. I'd like to visit the, oh look, I can change my name. Oh. Whatever. I don't know how to visit the bike shop, if I'm honest. Unfortunately, I got this game as cartridge only as well. I don't have the instruction manual, so I might have to just go on Google, mightn't I? I think this might be the where you have to start not fighting people and just trying to get past them. We'll see. Yeah, look at those mountains now, they're all covered in snow. It's quite nice. I also quite like the fact that, and I guess with all of these, even in PlayStation had draw distance, didn't it? And it has, I think that's, is that where the Fog of War, I don't know what I'm talking about. Is it Fog of War? Where basically, I think that's what Silent Hill utilised effectively to create atmosphere, because obviously the old consoles didn't have the draw distance that modern consoles do, which is why the San Andreas refurb remake from the GTA trilogy that was released on the modern consoles, and you can go up to the top of the, and it's the Maze Bank building or something, and you can see all the way to like Mount Chiliad, and you can see all across to the desert on the North Island. And, because obviously now modern consoles do have longer draw distances. That's going to hurt my final position, isn't it? But yeah, I quite like the way they get round that in this game by just having these sort of undulating, rolling tracks, little hills and stuff, so that the reason you can't see that far up the road is because actually it's just over that next peak, which is, you know, fair enough, isn't it? Because, you know, find somewhere that is just complete, well, okay, don't tell me, I forget what state it is. Is it Idaho? Maybe Idaho? It's meant to be very flat. One of those sort of middle states, somewhere around the sort of Utah, Nevada. I know one of those states is meant to be very flat, apparently. I guess also in the UK, I think Norfolk's meant to be very flat. But generally speaking, I managed to get up in first. Generally speaking, you know, you do have, around here, you do have hills of varying degrees, Yeah, I quite like it. I think it's quite clever what they've done. That was a long-winded way of making a simple point, wasn't it? I am trying to concentrate on racing at the same time, in fairness to myself. I don't like to make excuses, but I will try and give reasons. I wonder if A is brake. I say it doesn't do anything. Maybe it does. Right, should we do one more? Because I am enjoying it. We'll do one more. O'Rourke, the last rasher to try outrun me, was a skid mark when I was through with him. I think he's a cop. I think actually we'll probably find out, because if we, he'll probably be on this race. I think when we get to the cop, it'll be called O'Rourke, I think. We shall see. Yeah, he's trying to shut us down, man. Totally bogus. I'm using choice slang from the 90s. Although I don't know if that's actually going to be age appropriate, not age appropriate. Oh, contemporary to when this game released, because this would be 80s, but I think it's... I can have a look on the back of the cartridge when I'm finished. I want to say it's 90s, 91 or 93? I think it is 90s, this game. And I guess also, probably the terms I used, although associated with the 90s, by me, I may have been watching 80s TV and movies in the 90s. So maybe, well, maybe my slang is contemporary to when this game released. And maybe it's not. Drums! Did you see that? Sorry, I didn't mean to... I know I went quiet there for a bit, and I hope I didn't make you jump by just shouting drums. But I nearly went into that car. I went quiet because I was just trying to think of the sorts of things that I was watching where this sort of language was used. And I can only really think, I know as a kid I did like Biking Mice from Mars, and they probably spoke cool. Maybe they didn't. I also liked the Ninja Turtles. Bill and Ted, especially in my opinion, Excellent Adventure was just such a great film. And I know I never got that into it because I was all about dem biker mice. But then there was a program called Street Sharks, and I think they were cool young dudes. They probably spoke cool as well. Rad cool stuff like that. Oh, totally rad. Thought that was the finish line back there, and it feels like my viewpoint's gone a bit funny. So I haven't glitched and just go in and can get stuck in like a continuous unending race now because I don't know how long my concentration can last. We've not come across the police, have we? Yeah, there was me saying, oh, we'll probably encounter the police on this race, but I don't think we have. I don't think, though, that... I don't think... These races aren't procedurally generated, and I would imagine, I would expect that that is beyond the capabilities of the time, so I'm sure when I hit that finish line, I don't think the game can just continue going. I don't know. O'Leary is our police friend. I don't want to get in a fight with him. Finished! I wonder what's going to happen now. Well, how weird that we encountered the police right at the end there. What I'm going to do is I am going to turn off the console quick, and then I'm just going to look at the back of the cartridge. So I'll put up my outro screen now, my little thumbs up. I'll just read you and find the date on this cartridge. No, it just says Sega and Genesis are registered trademarks of Sega of America. So there was me saying I'm playing on 1991. It's on the front of the cartridge. Road Rash by Randy Breen, Dan Geisler and Walter Stein. 1991 Electronic Arts. There we go. And it looks like I've been playing an American cartridge. I didn't even know if these were region locked or not. So we've all learnt something there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I missed last week. I should have said that at the top of the video. Sorry I missed last week. I have no excuse for it. I've been pretty busy, but I will try to go back to my regular uploads. And I will see you, hopefully, next week. Toodaloo!